when I first heard the demo for Are You Tired, I already knew I wanted to go for something that was very live feeling, more like jazz and funk, and yeah, I think we managed to achieve that pretty well at the end. I think the more difficult part for me, in terms of producing the song, was getting the drums and the bass to sound as live as possible. In terms of the piano, we had a pianist do that, and we also had a brass player come in and do some trumpet takes for us, multiple trumpet takes for layering, and also just having some other ideas come in. And then in terms of the bass, again, we went through a lot of back and forth, a lot of trying out different things, and I think what we ended up with was a combination of the slower version of the bass I did and the more faster paced version of the bass I did. Let's just play this beginning section and you'll hear how I transition the drums to play differently, and like the types of rides and cymbals that I bring in, and the drum fills, etc. So I'm just going to solo this and we're just going to listen. So as you can hear, a lot of variation to the drums. I would say my main inspiration, especially for the chorus, was new jazz, because in new jazz they have that like very fast-paced snare, and a lot of snare hits in new jazz, and I think I drew my inspiration from that. Yeah, and then as you could hear, when the shaker also comes in, it just adds a nice little touch of rhythm to the drums. Awesome. And then yeah, this is the